What's going on, guys? Mr. Techbot here. I'm out here at Hollywood Studios, as you can see right behind me. It's late in the day. It may rain. We don't know. We don't care. We're out here at Hollywood Studios. Brought the family. Gonna have some fun. Get on some rides. Maybe try some snacks. Who knows? It's all out for whatever happens. We're probably gonna be here till close, so interested to see. I think there is still some new Pride snacks that I would love to try and see what they have going on. So we're gonna get out and we're gonna see what we can get on it. I'd love to try to get on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, one of my favorite rides of all, as well as check out Star Wars Land. You can't come in without going to Star Wars Land. And then one of my ultimate favorite lands is Toy Story Land. So let's go check out, see what we can find.
Of course, the first stop always is the gift shop. I do find it funny that we're not in Epcot, but yet we're seeing the Epcot cookie jars. I think maybe they just overstocked them or whatnot, because usually that products like that you're only going to find in the location. So to find the Epcot cookie jars over here, maybe they oversold them. It's like these cookie jars are running for $59.99. Ooh, I love this. This thing is awesome. Got a Winnie the Pooh kind of jar with some, wooden utensils, stuff like that. I love the honey pot. That is great. That is running for, wow, $189.99. I think they may have overjudged on that one. Well, what's funny is this one has a Disneyland Hong Kong price tag on it. And then this one has a regular price. So this thing is running for $34.99. I was going to say, I overjudged the price on that one a little bit, but that's definitely cool. Of course, this is the world famous now purple wall that's over at Magic Kingdom, and now they've made a cup out of it. So that's a lot of fun. I like that. That's running for $27.99. Found something I don't think I'd ever would have found again, or we would have ever seen again. This is, of course, a reminiscent of the 25th anniversary, what they've coined the Pepto-Bismol castle. But this, they had a giant birthday cake over this castle, and they've made a mug now out of it. I think that's absolutely crazy, but it's going for $22.99. Even when it's in the middle of July, you still get your Christmas ornaments, but these are new, and I absolutely love these. These are, to me, it looks like if you remember the old school Mickey Mouse cartoons, how it's just the face and the little sun piece behind it. I mean, I think that's awesome. Mickey Mouse on the backside. I think that's a great item. These things are running for $29.99. Of course, we've also got Minnie Mouse, Donald, Goofy, and Chip and Dale. I love these. I might have to actually get the entire set, because I think those are great. We also got the Skyliner ones, which are always fun. These are said they're going glass, and these are running for $27.99. We've got all different colors, all different characters on these ones. Love it. And for you Starbucks fans out here, we do now have the Starbucks Golden Water Bottle, I guess. It's got the great Mickey on the front. It says Walt Disney World. And of course, there's a Starbucks logo on the front. I love this. This thing is selling for $29.99. I love the gold on that thing. One of the really cool Starbucks finds I found is you got these pen sets with Starbucks on them from the different parks. What I did find is funny is all of them are Mickey except for Epcot, which is Figment. I think that's great. A little change, a little different. Just like Main Street, I love coming out here at Hollywood Studios because Animal Kingdom doesn't have this feel. Now that there's Epcot, but and like Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios both have this feel, this great one way in. You got all the buildings on either side of you. You've got the Runaway Mickey Railway at the end of the road with the Chinese theater. It's just a great look. I love the Art Deco, the 50s style, setup that they have. It's wonderful. And, you're really not going to find this anywhere else but here at Hollywood Studios.
Nothing can stop us now. We're gonna make it happen. Let's take a ride.
Welcome aboard, folks. We're ready for a relaxing ride around the park. Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
Nothing can stop us now. I'm so
Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway. Always a good classic ride. Love that ride. Love the video of that. Love every part about it. It makes you kind of jump. I think they did a fantastic job. Some people kind of, frown on it because it's too much, I guess, on the graphics and not enough, ride. But I think the animatronics are perfect. I think the video is perfect. I think everything about it is perfect. I absolutely love it. So if you get a chance, come out, check it out. Make that one of your rides you need to check out. But I think we still got a couple more hours left in the park. We're gonna see what else we can go find.
As we enter into Toy Story Land, we do have a blocked off area. Of course, this is where the new Woody's barbecue is actually happening. And that is going to be some pictures of the new barbecue restaurant. Now, this is actually a restaurant that was originally supposed to start with the land, but it got cut at the last minute, so it never actually happened. But I got after the land opened up, they realized it really needed it, so they've added it back. So of course it got slowed down because of COVID, but I can't wait to see this come to fruition and open up. I will probably try to be there early because I'm really excited.
Your name. Wait! Did you see that? That's it.
Potato Head is on, but nobody's home. He's really just sitting there staring at everybody. Not sure what's going on with Potato Head today, but hey, maybe he'll be much more operational tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see. For now, we just get him looking at everybody very oddly.
I'm gonna win. What do you think?
No, I'm gonna win.
We just have to see at the end.
No, I'm gonna win.
You sure?
I'm gonna be pulling at the whole time I can win.
I can live up to being Mr. Techbot if I didn't win. I always love that ride. That ride is great. It's classic. It's awesome. And now that I remember riding that ride before I even had kids. And now that I have kids, especially since they're competitive, it brings a whole new level to this. Now, of course, me being dad, I had to let my daughter win, of course. But, it's still fun. It's still great. My kids are highly competitive. So, even the older they get, the better it's going to get. Now, one great thing about Toy Story Mania that maybe most of you hardcore Disney fans are going to know this. Now, a small little useless Disney knowledge. The building actually Toy Story used to actually sit in, actually used to be a sound studio. Now, when studios originally opened up as MGM Studios back in the 90s, this is actually a working set. So a lot of the actual Disney Channel shows were actually filmed right here in these buildings that houses Toy Story Mania. So a little bit of knowledge, which is great and always fun. They even used to do like wrestling events out here at studios, which is a lot of fun. See, now there is also a construction area that is just on the other side of Woody's toy box over here. It looks like they're maybe trying to put in a overhang because that's the only downside when they built Toy Story Land is there's really not a lot of shade. But most of the lines are outside lines for both Slinky and Aliens, and so there's not a lot of shade. So I think that was a big misstep by the Imagineers for around here, and I think they're slowly trying to correct that problem by adding in shady areas. Now, Toy Story Mania, of course, is the only indoor queue line, so a lot of people, when it gets rainy, does go over to that line quite a bit. But you know, that's one thing to remember. When it's really, really hot, Toy Story Land is probably not the place to be because there's almost no shade to protect you. Now, it does also look right behind me, back here somewhere. Now, Alien Swirling Sauce, of course, is right behind me, but they do have two sides, and right back there, looks like they have one side completely down right now, which is kind of strange because this land isn't that old. But I guess maybe they're doing annual maintenance on that, and it's closed down right now. I got to check all the gears, make sure all the grease is laid. I'm assuming. I don't know. But hey, if you're coming out here around this time, just beware that they are only running one side, so the line's maybe a little bit longer than normal. So family got kind of hungry, so we decided, you know what, we didn't have reservations anywhere, so we decided we're going to go ahead and check out, you know, Sci-Fi. Now, Sci-Fi is one of my favorite restaurants out here at Hollywood Studios, and it's even better that they actually have a brand new menu that they are using. So I'm really excited to check this out. We actually went up. I said, you know, I didn't know if we were going to have any availability, and we walked up and got a table, and we actually got a table in about 5 minutes. Now, walk-ups, of course, sit in the back of the building. We don't get to sit in any of the cars. The cars are reserved for people that have reservations, but that's okay. I still think it's a great view. You still get the great food, and it's a lot of fun. Kids are going to get the basics. They usually get the chicken tenders, french fries, stuff like that. I'm thinking of getting the awesome pork burger. My wife's thinking of getting the chicken pasta. So I think no matter what we get, I've never had a bad meal here at Sci-Fi. And the ambiance, I mean, you can't beat the ambiance around here. I absolutely love it. The take back to old school movie drive-ins, you know, black and white movies. I mean, I remember going to the drive-in when I was a kid, and it was great. So this really brings a whole new nostalgia feeling back where, you know, my kids will never really understand the drive-ins, but this kind of gives that old nod back to it.
All right, guys, food came. This thing looks awesome. This is a pork and pork burger, and it's got pork burger with pork belly in it. We've got the pasta. Oh, that looks good. And of course, kids got chicken tenders and fries. Can't wait to dig into this. Love the plates too. This plate is awesome. Wow, look at this thing. This thing looks phenomenal.
This thing is good. The coleslaw really kicks it off on top of it. It's a little coleslaw with the pulled pork and everything. The pork sandwich is not really dry, which sometimes that could be dry, but this is really, really good. I love that the fries are huge. They got the big, thick steak fries. I love these type of fries. So this thing is fantastic. The pasta is that my wife got is really, really good. It's chicken's tender. The pasta's got a nice cream sauce, and the noodles are very nice and thick. So it's not like spaghetti noodles, but they're thicker noodles. I'm not a good teller of what pasta is what, but it definitely does taste like the pasta is fresh. Not like it dried brought back up to a boil, but these seems a lot more fresh. So the noodles were really, really good. Well recommended. Everything so far is fantastic.
All right, well, we're done for the night. That was a fantastic meal. New menu is fantastic. Recommend anyone, if you're here, you get reservations or even try to do a walk-up, come out here, check out Sci-Fi. Fantastic. That was a great end of the day. Of course, it's out past 9 o'clock now, so we're not going to be able to get in any more rides, but we're going to go ahead and take off for the night. It's one of those things. It's been actually a while since I've been at the parks for a while, just because with work and, so many other things going on that you kind of forget the enjoyment of coming out to the parks, even if it's for a couple hours. We only really did come out for a couple hours, but, coming out for a couple hours, doing some rides with the kids, having some fun. I mean, that's really what it's all about. And, just a great end to the day. Now we're tired, of course. Don't get me wrong, you're still going to do a lot of walking. But fantastic day, fantastic, great enjoyment with the family. And, I can't wait till we do it again. And, of course, we live in Florida, so, of course, we're going to do it again. And we're going to bring you guys along with us. So, for now, leaving from Hollywood Studios, I want to thank you guys for coming along with me, as always.
If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button along with those post notification bells, along with that like button. Hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that. And as well as if you have any questions at all, please leave me a comment down below. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. Also, if you want to help support the channel and get entered into a monthly giveaway for members only, hit that join button down below. Become a Donut Life member. Always appreciate it. And as we always like to say here on Mr. Techbot, do what you like, do what you love, and always, guys, and I mean always, unleash your inner nerd. Y'all have a good night. Later.